Today, I want to talk about purpose. I know it's like, bro, this is a fitness channel. What are you getting at, bro? So, fitness fuels purpose. And from my perspective, I think fitness should fuel your purpose. What do you mean? What I mean is you should be strengthening your body to be able to handle whatever calling God is calling you with, calling you to, right? Whatever it is that God needs you to do, you need to be able-bodied to get it done, right? So a lot of times it requires hard work. Whatever it is, God wasn't asking disciples to just, walk across the vast lands whenever he knew they couldn't walk. God wasn't going to bring you that calling. God wasn't going to reach out to you if he knew you're not capable of it. So what we need to do is we got to keep our body ready. Stay ready. You don't got to get ready. You got to keep your body ready so that whenever it's time for you to get up and go pursue your mission, you're able to get up and go do it. Get up and go get it done, right? So today I just felt extra moved to get my clothing brand back up and get it back going. And there was a part of me that was hesitant because I was like, man, I've been at it for years and it's just not moving how I wanted to move. It's not as successful as I wanted to be. And I'm thinking, and I'm like, man, have I been as consistent as I should be? Have I been doing all the things that God asked me? And that was an immediate no, because if I go through my camera roll right now, there's a lot of projects and a lot of things that I did that God told me to put out that I didn't put out for whatever reason, whether it was fear of failure, fear of rejection, whatever. My mindset wasn't in the right place. So I failed to put it out. Now, today, I was sitting and I was thinking, man, what can I do to get it started? What do I need to do? So I just turned to God with those questions. What do I do? Where do I go? Where do I start? What's the first move? What's the next step you need me to take? And within an hour, a coach reached out to me. And I thought it was just a little too divinely timed. A coach reached out to me. I hit him up. We got on the phone. We started talking. He gave me some starting points. And I immediately jumped to it. And when I thought about that, I was like, man, the last time I tried to pursue this, my mind wasn't in the right place. Right. So now I'm going to take that same theory, if you will, that same ideology, and I'm going to frame it to my fitness. So when I first started doing the fitness coaching, I was not in the best shape. Right. I wasn't big enough. Not that you have to be a certain size, but I was undersized. Like you could tell I didn't eat as much as I needed to be eating. I wasn't staying hydrated. You could tell I wasn't sleeping. You could tell I was not taking care of myself the way that I needed to be taking care of myself to coach other people to help them take care of themselves, right? Now, over time, I dialed in my fitness. I dialed in my nutrition. I changed up my diet. I sharpened up my programs. I stayed committed to my programs. I stayed disciplined. I started seeing progress. And now I'm light years ahead of where I was when I first started as a coach. Now when I need to show somebody what to do, I have the utmost confidence in my ability to get up and go get it done. I have the utmost confidence in my ability to show them how to do it correctly, right? As long as I warm up, you know what I'm saying? Like, hey, these joints, I might be 25, but these joints need to warm up. If I warm up, I can get it done right. Okay. So what I'm getting at is whenever you have a mission and you are not prepared to handle what it's going to take to get that mission, to see that mission through, to bring that mission through to fruition, to do God's work, you're going to find yourself in a period of isolation. And whenever you find yourself in that period of isolation, you have to lock in. Okay. The period of isolation is just a moment where, hey, I didn't do exactly what I was supposed to do. And now I need to revisit my core. I need to revisit with God and see where God wants me to move now. What do I do now? Right. And then when you get your directions, you got to act on them. But in order to act on them, you got to be able-bodied. All right. Now, the next part of this is going to be the effects that fitness has on you as a person. So I talked about my clothing brand. I know you were probably like, where does that really fit in here? Because you're talking about that's in your mental space, right? I wasn't mentally prepared to handle it the first time, the last time, the most recent time. I wasn't mentally in the right space to bring it to bring my ideas through to fruition. Okay. Now, fitness, it doesn't just strengthen you from a physical perspective. It's not just about the muscles. It's not just about the physique. Fitness is so much greater, right? Fitness is also about your mental strength, your mental capacity, your ability to handle hardships, your ability to push through hard times, your ability to stay consistent, to remain determined, right? Fitness helps you with that, because when you show up to the gym and you don't feel like being there and you crush the workout, you add points onto this person that you want to be. You stack another brick onto that wall that we're building. You put another brick down. You didn't feel like doing it, but you did it. And that strengthens you up here. That strengthens you in your spirit. That strengthens you in your body. Lately, I've been on top of my fitness. Lately, I've been handling my business. Lately, I've been getting in the gym. I've been pushing heavier weight. I've been doing my sprints. I do my core. I come home, I hydrate, I eat. I've been taking care of myself. When I woke up this morning and I had the thought, the idea that said, hey, go take action. Mentally, I was in the right space because I've been taking care of myself physically. So when you take care of yourself from a physical standpoint, it's gonna pour over. The cup is gonna runneth over into your mental state. And then when it runs through your mental state, it's gonna run through and it's gonna fill up your spiritual cup. And then you got the spirit behind your actions, and now you are purpose driven. You feel me? So when I step into this new chapter of building my clothing brand, ADB Athletics, shameless plug, go check it out, theadbshop.com. When I step into this new chapter of building my clothing brand, I have God behind every step that I take. I wake up, I take care of myself, and then I take action. Every day that I do that, I add more bricks to that wall. I lay another brick down on that wall, and I solidify that wall a little bit more. It's going to strengthen my mental, it's going to strengthen my spiritual, and that's going to strengthen my physical. Are you getting me? Like, it starts with the physical training. It starts in the gym, but it bleeds over into your mindset. And the mindset you keep bleeds over into your ability to let spirit work through you. If I don't let God work through me, if I don't take care of myself, but I keep on trying to pursue this thing, I'm going to find myself lost in that period of isolation again. I took a wrong turn somewhere. Now I'm only focused on the money. I'm not focused on the impact anymore. Now I'm only focused on the growth. I'm only focused on the views. I'm only focused on the followers, and I get lost. But when I lock back in, that's when I get the most progress. That's when I'm enjoying myself, right? When I'm locked in from a physical standpoint and my mindset starts to sharpen. And then the challenges that come with building a business start to come along. The challenges that come with pursuing your purpose start to come along. You got God activated in you. You activated that energy. You're ready for that. You can handle that. You can handle the hardships that come with the challenges that are about to approach you or that have already approached you. I'm being tested as we speak, and I'm still showing up. There was a time in my life where when these types of tests that I'm going through right now were happening, I folded. I stopped working. I stopped building because I had so much on my mind that I let it turn into stress and worry and anxiety. But you got to remember that you got to give that stuff over to God. You got to show up every single day. Take care of your body. It's a blessing. This is a gift. Take care of it. Nourish it, and it's going to nourish you. Take care of your body, and it's going to take care of you. You feel me? So I know it's kind of like, why are we talking about purpose when this is a fitness page? All right. Fitness fuels your purpose. What up, dog? Fitness fuels your purpose. My dog running around back here. So I want you guys to take a moment and think about what it is that you want to do with your life. Are you building a brand? Are you building a business? Do you have a service? Do you have a job? Do you have a family? Do you have children? Do you have a wife? You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, lock in. Lock in with your physical and watch it bleed into every other area of your life. Start taking care of yourself and then watch how you look at your kids. Take care of yourself and then watch how you look at your wife. I don't have children, but I do have a woman. And I promise you, when I started taking care of myself, I started looking at her habits, and I would try to, without changing her, because you ain't supposed to change the woman. You gotta let her follow you. You know what I'm saying? I started to look at my actions differently. How are my actions gonna affect her? If I don't work out today, she's gonna see me do that. You know what I'm saying? And I need to lead the ship, bro. And that's how you got to be thinking. When you got a business, nobody else is going to make that business succeed. Nobody wants to see it succeed more than you. Nobody. You are the one that's going to bring it to fruition. When you show up every day to your workout, whether it's hard, whether it's easy, you get a win. You stack a win and you build a winner's mentality. You build the mindset of a winner. My dog is rocking with the message, man. You build the mentality of a winner. And then when you show up to your job, when you show up to your work site, when you show up to your client, when you show up on the call, when you show up to the sale, when you show up, you got a different energy behind you. All because you're locked in. You know what I'm saying? So, yes, we're going to talk about fitness and how to stay on top of your fitness on this page. But also, I'm going to talk about the spiritual side of things, man. I'm going to talk about the nature of what it means to, like, be a man and have to push through the hard times of life. I'm going to talk about the nature of what it is to be an entrepreneur and to have a purpose that you're driving for. You don't have to be an entrepreneur to have purpose. Everybody has a purpose on this world. Some people turn their purpose into a business that serves others. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and cut this video short because I could keep on ranting and keep saying the same points in different ways. But I want